Arboleda against JRU. 45, 43, 37, and 35 minutes played para dito sa apat na to.
Well, that's a short rotation there by Coach Arik Del Rosario. Obviously, he doesn't like to lengthen the minutes of others. He likes to stick with his 8 or 9 deep. Same goes with Coach Atoiko.
Gabo misses the layup. Perpetual almost tips it in. Chance for us to go to John Sulit. Go ahead, John.
We go against JRU Perps. Fantastic four-plate extra minutes nga with Valoria leading the way, not resting for all of those 45 minutes. Pero sabi sa akin ni Coach Ad, this is not a game plan naman daw. That's just something that he pulls off of his sleeve every time there's a need to. Kaya nga ngayon, if naghahabol pa rin daw sila, he won't be afraid to give those fantastic 4 extra minutes pa rin. Pero sabi rin sa akin ni Jong Valoria, that's what they train for naman daw. Handa sila maglaro hanggang 50 minutes pa nga daw, sabi sa akin. Dito and Don.
Thank you very much. Saitanan, the jumper won't go. Saitanan's going to be whistled for... Oh, I think it's going to be Arboleda who's going to be whistled for a foul. You know, Don, you're someone was heavily relied on as well to play a lot of minutes. And sometimes some athletes can do it. You know, growing up, you would think it's more fun to play a lot of minutes, but to play it at a high level in such a physical league like the NCAA, hindi basta-basta yun.
It's not easy, that's for sure. But these guys are young, you know, they're full of talent and they're full of energy. In a short conference, in a short tournament like the NCAA, you know, there's some cool things going on. Oh, the referee slipped.
Si Isit, masasabit doon. He was called for a foul. Kabuhulan sila ni Jong Valoria. Valoria, one of those guys, yes, that plays a lot of minutes.
Yeah, he plays a lot of minutes, but he can't, you know, it's because he can, and the coach also gives a lot of leeway to his 8 or 9 players that play the game. Some coaches are like that. Some coaches like to take chances on other players during the game, and hopefully they can perform.
Pangatlong team foul na po yan kaagaran. Itong Perpetual help. After a foul by Kevin Oliveria, and the referee with a few reminders for himself and Cantos. Isit. Tatapo ng bola palayo.
Oh, somebody's bleeding. Yeah, he's bleeding. Thompson's bleeding.
This is the second time na nagkauntugan ang magkakampi dito sa larong ito.
There's an open wound. It's a big gash.
That's a lot of blood here on Scotty Thompson. Him and Harold Arboleda clashed heads.
Yeah. Parang in a boxing match, you know, same thing that happened to them. Headbutt.
And
the headbutt siya.
And the medics, when they first ran over to Arboleda, they had to be redirected to Thompson as he take a look at the clash there.
Boom!
Di nagkakitaan. Di nagkaamuyan. Itong si Scott Thompson at si Harold Arboleda.
Now we know how Manny Pacquiao feels pag na-headbutt siya sa laro niya.
You see the blood kahit na dun sa jersey ni Scott Thompson. At doon, you know, when you get hit dun sa spot na yun, sa bandang nooho,
sa temple niya, no?
Above the eyebrow, you have a pulse there. So dudugo talaga. And even if it's just a small cut, which yun yung dinadasal natin, no, na sana it's just a small cut on Scott Thompson. That's really going to bleed profusely, at yan po ang nangyayari ngayon.
Luckily, malayo sa bituka yan, but still, you know, unfortunately,
malayo sa bituka, malapit naman sa utak.
He's a tough guy, and that's what's good about him. You know, he's gonna survive this. They're just gonna tapan lang siya. And I wouldn't be surprised if he still goes back, you know, back in the game.
18 ang ginagawa nitong si Scott Thompson so far in this ball game. We'll find out soon enough kung makakabalik siya in this game. Si Leo Gabupo, pumutok din yung bandang kilay po niya kanina. He made it back soon enough.
Yung mga, nakakapanginayang, yung mga incidental contact.
Arboleda, kabanggaan. Itong si Thompson, he's fine. Mananatili siya on the floor para sa Perpetual. Arboleda for 3. Yup! He's fine for sure. The headbutt did not alter Harold Arboleda's vision.
Nakatulong pa nga eh, no?
65-63. Gabo off the curl. He's gonna get pushed. Isit, drop pass, matatapik. It will stay with Mapua. 8 na lang po ang kanilang shot clock.
You always have to have your hands ready when your teammate is CJ Isit. You know, he's going to give you a really good pass, and you have to be able to catch it.
Bottom left of your screens is where Scott Thompson is being treated by the medics dito sa San Juan Arena. Still no word on how he'll do. 65-63. Valoria inside. Valoria with a tough jumper. Game tied at 8:04.
That's a great move to tie the game by Valoria. Providing the spark while Thompson is still out.
That's a miss by Mapua. Big rebound para kay Valoria. 7th time na tayo nagtabla. 65-65. Arboleda on the crossover. Jong, one more time. Foul sa poste. They're gonna wave off the shot. Personal foul po yan ni Leo Gabo.
Joseph Eriobu back in the game.
Jesse Saitanan, uupo muna. Yung scoring load, mauhulog po sa balikat ni Junric Valoria at ni Harold Arboleda. Scott Thompson out. Lagano takes a shot at it. Oh, what a big move! What a big shot! A bruise and a deuce, a three-point play opportunity para kay Daganon.
Daganon with an aggressive move to the basket. Looks like Thompson is okay. He just walked past us. Looks like he'll be back in the game in no time. And right timing because they need him.
Si Gab Dagano naman, hindi pinahiya itong si Coach Aric Del Rosario. Pipiliin niyo ako habang si Scotty ay nagpapagaling sa gilid. No problem, three-point play opportunity. Back on top is Perpetual 68-65. Isit, laban kay Valoria. Cantos hesitated. Beating for three. Off to the left. Almost a putback by Cantos. Saved by Valoria. Wrong guy. Gabo wide open. Big jump shot. Leo Gabo.
That's 10 assists now for CJ Isit.
And that's going to be a one-point game as Gabo's jumper brings him up to 67. Timeout po tayo. We'll be back.
Tape siya, pinipilit silipin ni Scotty yung score, and when he saw na tied na, nakahabol na sila, he breathed a sigh of relief. However, now he is taped up and back on the bench. Temporary lang daw yung tape na yan. Attending doctor said they will reevaluate after the game kung kailangan ng stitches. But now, he's ready to get back on the court. Nico?
Thank you very much. Looking at Scott Thompson now, he's icing that eyebrow. Pero itong si Justine Alano, the fourth member of Aric Del Rosario's Fantastic Four, gets a bruise and a deuce. Three-point play opportunity completed para dito kay Justine Alano. 4 kalamangan ngayon ng Perpetual Health. 71-67. Beating for three. Big shot!
The sniper hits on the outside. That's a PBA 3.
Oh, wow, that was close to a Jimmy Alapag 3. Maybe 3 steps pa patras. Arboleda has it taken away by Isit. Another big play. Here's CJ. Attacks the defense.
Oh.
Magmimintis pero he is successful. Nakasungkit ng foul dito kay Arboleda.
That's a great way to shield the ball. Use your body. Go into your defender. Get the contact. Smart play here by CJ Isit, who now has 16 points and 10 assists to go with those 16 points. So Very efficient, this young man.
Thompson back on the floor. First one up, first one down para dito kay CJ Isit. Panoorin natin etong galaw ni Justin Arellano. It's a slow-mo replay brought to you by Smart. Jump into an all-access pass of awesomeness. Jump into Smart. First one did not drop, rather, para kay Isit. He will miss both. Oliveria gets it to Arboleda. Thompson ang may bola. Hit at naatras muna itong si Scott Thompson. 6 na lang nasa shot clock ng Perpetual Health. Another steal by Isit. Valoria forced to give up the foul. Well, that will mean free throws para dito sa Mapua. They're already in the penalty.
Well, you gotta have as a player time management, and this meaning you need to know if you're in a penalty already, penalty situation, and if you can give up fouls. That time, that wasn't smart. He didn't need to give up the foul. The defense was back, able to cover. So, I mean, things like that. These players have to know when it is the time to foul and when it isn't.
Coach Arik, iuupo muna. Si Joe Valoria not happy on that foul. Magla po tayo sa 71. 5:43 left. Mapua takes the lead. He's missed 2. Now he makes 2. Thompson, kontra kay Isit. Six seconds on the shot clock. Offensive foul on Scott Thompson. Another big play by CJ Isit doon.
No, way to move his feet. You know, he really anticipated the move of Scott Thompson that time. Of Earl Thompson, sorry.
Pagkakataon ngayon para sa Mapua dagdagan ng kalamangan. In this game, Mapua has trailed by as much as 11. They've led by as much as 8. Umos sila ngayon ng isa, 72-71. Handoff papunta kay Gabo. Calls for a screen. Leo to Eriobu. Nice fake. Eriobu drives. That's gonna be a blocking foul. Arboleda ang mapipituhan. And if I'm not mistaken,
that's it.
That's gonna be his 5th foul.
Well, great decision there by Joseph Eriobu. He's made his last 4 shots shooting from the outside. That time, he decided that defender challenged out on him, so decided he went to go strong to the basket. Now he's going to be rewarded for 2 points on the free throw line.
Laki mawawala dito sa Perpetual Help. Arboleda has been most reliable 3-point shooter para kay Coach Arik Del Rosario. Siya ang nagtatawid ng bola sa kanila here in this 4th period. Him and his 11 points foul out with 5 minutes left in the 4th. Eriobu makes it a 3-point game.
Gallardo now in.
Kalangkob, Valoria. Jong Poposte. Valoria pushed out of his spot. Good defense there. Here comes Mapua on the run. Isit to Biteng for 3. Won't go. Thompson go-ahead pass. Sakto kay Hulangkob. But they will set it up. Oh, Isit taps it from behind. CJ Isit will be fouled again. Rick Gallardo mapipituhan. 2 more free throws para dito kay Isit. Take a look at the steal there by Isit, coming from behind, snatching it from Hulangkob. Mas nakasukit siya ng foul. The 5th foul on Rick Gallardo. So numinipis itong rotation ni Coach Eric Del Rosario. Konti na nga lang yung nilalaro niya. Mababawasan pa. Huhugot itong si Coach Eric Del Rosario. Get Nestor Bantayan to enter the game fresh for the first time in this outing. He's in with another free throw.
Now got 19 points for CJ Isit.
Ulo ng 20 doon.
Got a double-double game for him. 20 points, 10 assists.
Perpetual has not scored in the last 2 minutes. Arellano sa loob. Ipituan ito si Cantos for team foul para dito sa Mapua. Para regaluhan. Ito si Justin Arellano ng 2 free throw. Ikatlo po nating graduate dito sa larong ito. That's gonna be Cantos. Who steps out. Diploma in hand. We'll have to watch the game, well, the rest of the game from the bench.
Jesse Saitanan on his way to the scorer's table.
Arellano to the stripe. Chance to make it a 1-possession game. First one will rim out. 12 ang ginawa ni Cantos sa hapon na to. Officially no longer in contention in this ball game. Second one good para kay Justin Arellano. 76-72. Perpetual applying some pressure. Easy crosses with ease. To the cup. Oh, big shot.
Nice burst of speed there by Bijeng. Meanwhile, Mapua providing a little bit of a pressure defense in the backcourt.
Thompson double team. Wild pass to Valoria. Valoria blocked by Ariobu pero may foul daw. Mapipituan itong si Joseph Oriobu. He caught Jong Valoria on the arm after the block. Free throws para sa Perpetual Help.
Well, Perpetual Help is doing the right thing by going hard to the basket and forcing the referees to call a foul. And in effect, it also stops the clock.
Walang problema sa una para kay Junrick Valoria. The referees whistle something here. Trying to find out what it is.
Well, Valoria now has 19 points as well.
Si Isit at si Arellano. Now warningan for a little unnecessary action between them on that box-out line. Second free throw, bitin para dito kay Valoria. They're gonna call here. One more free throw on the way for Valoria. That's a late violation. Double lane violation, which leads into a jump ball. Possession arrow nasa pabor ng Perpetual Help. Thompson spin move. Thompson with an offensive foul. May hawi daw yung pag-ikot netong si Scott Thompson.
And Gabo did a good job that time selling it to the referees.
Panoorin po natin. Here's a spin move by Scotty.
Yes. He got caught there.
May halong FAMAS performance. Netong si Leo Gabo.
Valoria getting in the face of Isit.
Does Mapua have the maturity to hang on? Does Perpetual have what it takes to come back? Lima po, abante ng Cardinals. Saitanan sa poste. Saitanan, dudukutin, no go. And Gabo comes away with a fresh possession. A new 24 para sa Mapua.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there. You know, you always have to, as a player, you always have to be calm and composed. You can't give up silly fouls like that, especially when your team is down and nagahabol kayo. So right at that point, he gave a cheap shot to Gabo.
Pang-apat na foul na yan, netong si Jong Valoria.
And sends Gabo to the free throw line for a chance to increase the lead.
Justin Arellano calls his team over. They huddle, look up at the clock. And they know not a lot of room for error in this game, though. Not a lot of room for error for the rest of the season kung gusto nilang pumasok sa Final Four.
Well, that's the difference between playing with pressure and playing with no pressure. Mapua playing without any pressure. Meanwhile, Perpetual help.
Currently in the Final Four, ang Benilde po ang kanilang hinahabol at 9-5. Nasa 8-5 po ang Perpetual help ngayon. As you take a look there, a win today, itatabla po sila sa Benilde. Pero kung matalo sila, sila lang so far ang magkakaroon ng 6 losses among these 5 teams that are more or less still in serious contention for the Final Four. It will really set them back. Talking about a loss here today, Don.
Oh, that's not going to be good in terms of trying to place yourself and putting your team in the best position to climb to the playoff spot. So a loss here could mean the end for that.
Ilagan for 3, won't go. Ilagan will track down his own miss. Thompson may bola, fresh shot clock para dito sa Perpetual help. Thompson spins into a crowd, he's fouled, throws it up, 2 free throws on the way para dito kay Scott Thompson. So, ngayong nasa bench na for good, etong si Harold Arboleda with 5 fouls, and Valoria so far still there in the doghouse of Coach Aric Del Rosario after that silly foul. Medyo mas sumisikip yung operating room netong si Scott Thompson. He misses the first free throw.
These are the free throws that you need for your team. You know, free throws wins games and it also loses games for you, unfortunately.
Second one mahuhulog para kay Scott Thompson. Aning mabante ng Mapua. 2:43. Isit trying to wrap up a career game for himself. Arellano nakatoka sa kanya.
Oh.
Isit behind the back.
Oh.
Up fake. Gets closer. Short. Big stop there by Perpetual help. Thompson in the basket. Thompson will be fouled by CJ Isit. CJ Thompson, medyo napalapit sa traveling violation doon. He's getting pushed around, almost whistled for it, pero inunang itawag ng referee yung tulak daw. Scotty to move.
That's a very smart play by Earl Thompson here. You know, he's not settling for outside jump shots. He's going straight to the basket, looking for contact, and he's stopping the game clock.
2:16 na titira, 5 hinahabol ng Perpetual. Second one won't go. That's 2 splits para dito kay Thompson. 80-75. Gabo may bola, and that's a foul there by Scott Thompson. It will result in free throws.
Oh,
Sumobra sa gigil.
they don't need to foul now. They need to be wiser. They need to know when to foul. But now is not the right time to foul.
Dalawang free throw kukunin ni Leo Gabo. Big ones on the way to create distance. First one is good para kay Gabo. 6-point game. 2 out of 2 para kay Leo Gabo. 7-point advantage para sa Mapua.
Gabo now with 21 points for his team.
Inside the final 120 of the ball game. Ilagan for 3. Won't go. Gabo will pull down the rebound. Stays with Mapua and it's in the hands of CJ Isid. Isid open court. Wisely retreats and wastes time. Isid burns by Thompson. Now it's with Gabo underneath. CJ Isid. Oh, that's big. 9-point lead now para sa Mapua. They are in very, very good shape here, Don. And how fitting is it para dito sa Cardinals? Na si CJ Isid yung tumapos ng play na yon.
Well, now everything is coming well for the Mapua Cardinals, but unfortunately, they're not going to go. They're not going to advance or anything. They just have no pressure at all, and they're coming together as a team. They're playing without any pressure, and they're very confident.
That's the 5th assist para dito kay Leo Gabo. Coach Arik Del Rosario and his coaching staff trying to map something out for Perpetual. Let's listen in.
Okay, lipat doon, bantayan. Lipat doon, Scott. Buhay ko kakagap, balik doon. Scott, pagpunta mo doon, lapitan nyo na si Scott, ha? Gusto ko makuha ng 3D Scott dito. Kunin mo na, Scott. Sige, gabo na tayo doon. Gusto ko magandang tira, ha? Ngayon, kung kuklaus out si Isid, tuloy lang kayong dalawa malaki doon. Atake, Scott. Ha? Ngayon, kung makakuha ka ng foul counted o nakukuha mo yung 3 points, pick up na. Ha? Pick up na. Wala nang iwan ng talo. Pick up na. Ay, tignan mo, bakot. Baka mag-switch, ha?
Walang pinadala sa scorer's table ang Perpetual help. That means Jong Baloria will stay on the bench. Minute 26 left, down 9 ang Perpetual help. Mapua trying to play the spoiler's role. Thompson underneath to Arellano. Arellano is fouled and that's 2 free throws.
That's not a good foul there by Jesse Saitanan. At this point in time, you shouldn't be fouling the opposing team. You're up by 9 points with a minute and 20 left, and you're going to put the guy on a free throw line. So you have to be smarter in terms of when not to foul.
Short on the first free throw is Justin Arellano. Nothing really going the way here of Perpetual help. Coach Atoy pleading his case to the referee. Second free throw para kay Justin. That will drop. 8 ang pagitan ng Mapua at ng Perpetual help. But all is not lost here para sa Perpetual help, but it's going to be an 8-point mountain that they're going to have to cover in not a lot of time. 80 seconds left in the game. Silipin po natin ang laro natin sa Biyernes. Alas 2 ng hapon, LPU po magtatapat with Emilio Aguinaldo College, to be followed by another game that has Final Four implications. Arellano University and the Jose Rizal University will break their tie at 9-4. September 12 po yan, Biyernes dito sa San Juan Arena. It's live on Action TV for the first game and on Action TV and on TV5 for the 4 p.m. second offering.
You know, I tell you what Perpetual needs right now. They need that start that they had earlier, that 9-0 blitzkrieg. You know, they're going to need to duplicate that again in the last minute and 20 left in this game in order to stay alive.
And that's assuming that Mapua doesn't score anymore.
That's right. Well, there's some pleasant faces here in San Juan Arena.
Everyone enjoying the action. It is a beautiful game, especially if you're a Mapua fan. Pero kung ikaw si Coach Atoy ko, At ang Cardinals team, parang ang haba pa nitong minute and 20 seconds na to. Olangkob will enter the game for Perpetual Health. Gabo to Eriobu. And Ilagan gives up a foul, and Perpetual Health not happy about that. They did not want a foul yet.
You know, from at the start of the game, Perpetual was really in a groove, really in sync with each other. But then towards the latter part of the game, when Mapua started inching up on them, they kind of felt the pressure, and they played. You can tell the way that they were playing. They were very tight. Perpetual was very tight in their offense.
Ooh, 2 misses by Eriobu. Turned out to be a good foul para sa Perpetual. Thompson.
Oh.
That's another offensive foul on Scott Thompson.
Great play by CJ Isit, anticipating the move of Earl Thompson.
Pangalawang beses lang nabasa ng tama ni CJ Isit. Etong si Thompson has a tendency to dip that shoulder right squarely in the chest of Isit. So the shot attempt will not even count. That's Coach Arik Del Rosario.
Oh, he's mad. He's just like that, but he's mad.
Oh, my tatawid. Over to Isit. Isit weaves through the defense.
Great ball handling skills here being displayed by CJ Isit.
Oh, spins away from Thompson. Dishes it to Biteng for 3.
That would have been a great way to seal the game. Oh, transition 3.
Maganon will miss. Gabo will rebound and Olangkob will give up the foul, however unwillingly. 47.3, 8 ang abante ng Mapua. May free throw na paparating para sa kanila. And much like what we've said in the last 2 games doon, gumaganda ang itsura ng laro ng Mapua Cardinals.
Oh, now they're coming together as a team. They're being a lot more focused on playing together instead of just having a lot of one-on-one plays and not really depending on each other.
So doon, binanggit natin, hindi na po papasok ang Mapua Cardinals. They can win every game they have left on their schedule. They have absolutely 0 Final Four chances. But what does this do para sa coaching ni Coach Atoyko when he can go to his team next year and point out positives?
Well, you have to cite out the positives that these kids are learning. It's a learning process. They're going through their own journey. They're trying to figure out what can we do on offense and what we can do on defense. Now they're all starting to put it together, and as a result, Mapua is leading in this game, 86. Perpetual 76 with 37 left in the 4th quarter.
Lots of things to look forward to if you're a Mapua fan. You don't have to wait until next season doon dahil sigurado tayo na etong Mapua Cardinals throughout the rest of this season against Benilde, Emilio, Aguinaldo, Letran, and JRU, they're gonna try to keep stirring that pot and messing up the standings.
Well, one thing Coach Atoyko told me earlier, but his team's inexperience has led to their downfall for this tournament. But now they're putting it all together. So, I mean, they're learning, you know, slowly but surely they're learning.
Mapua will call for time. 7 ang kanilang abante with 33.6 left. So, barring a miracle and a catastrophic breakdown para dito sa Cardinals, it looks like it will be their 4th win of the season.
They're coming close to it. You only have 33 seconds left. I mean, what are you going to do? Pull a Reggie Miller with 9 points in 30 seconds, no?
Papaalala po namin sa inyo na sa Biyernes, ang LPU po makakatapat ang EAC ng alas 2, alas 4 Arellano, at Jose Rizal University naman po ang magtatapatan. That second game live on Action TV and TV5, live on Action TV po. Ang ating first game, you're free of course to witness it live here at the San Juan Arena. Now, Don, what was very striking to you pagdating dito sa laro ng Mapua, especially after yung napakainit na simula ng Perpetual Health that they survived?
Well, they never gave up. As a team, they didn't get rattled. They kept their composure, and it's all because of CJ Isit and Gabo leading the way for their team. Of course, they're the floor generals. They're the point guards. And the rest of the team follows on them. They didn't get rattled. All they did was just play defense, find the open man. And CJ Ise with, of course, 10 assists. And Gaboa has 21 points. Isid also with 20 plus points, 22, 24 points. So tremendous game for these young individuals.
Riobu will trigger in para dito sa Mapua. Lagan will tap it out. 32.8 ang maiiwan. Lea Gabo says he will take the inbounding responsibilities. Riobu gets fouled by Lagan. 2 free throws on the way para kay Joseph. Chance to ensure this ball game will go home to Intramuros in the hands of the Cardinals. Pero mintis si Riobu.
These are the insurance free throws that you need. Para make sure walang disgrasya.
Second one up, second one down for Riobu. One of his last 4.
Riobu now with 13 points.
Laganon for 3. He'll miss it. Beating over to Gabo. Drops it off. Saitanan. And that's here for Mapua. Sharing the ball, finding the open guy, and shocking Perpetual Health.
Oh, sharing is caring in this game. Mapua being successful with their game plan. Coach Ateco and company extremely happy over this win.
Well, they do say that those who don't have a lot appreciate whatever it is that they do have. And coming into their 4th victory in the season, a lot of things to be happy about para dito kay Coach Ateco. This is truly a game doon na mababalikan niya, mapapanood niya ulit. And there's a lot of things that he can be proud of that his boys did.
Well, early in the season, I mean, throughout the whole season, they've struggled a lot. And when you struggle, eventually you're going to come out of that struggle. And this is exactly what his team is doing. They've come out of their struggle. They've become a closer team. And they're finding their identity, which is very important as a team.
Ilagan will change the final score, but not the outcome, as Mapua will come away victorious 91-81 to get their 4th win of the season. And unfortunately for Perpetual Health, it dims their chances of a clean and swift entry into the Final 4. 10 po ang magiging pinal na pagitan nitong dalawang teams na to.